I want to apologize for the shaky camera right now. I'm very tired. I just finished mowing my yard, but I realized I've barely made any lawnmower videos this year. I've been kind of busy, and I think I'm going to be doing some mowing tomorrow, so I'll make sure I get some video of some of these. At least, hopefully, some of these mowers in action before the year's over with. These are the free mowers I have over here at my house. There's two other ones that are not here. There was a 20-inch rally that's over at my grandmother's house. That mower is a 20 inches from 2000 free and has a 3.5 horse Briggs & Stratton Classic Series. The other mower is at one of my neighbor's houses, and it's a 22-inch Craftsman from 2000 free as well, with a 4.5 horse Briggs & Stratton Quantum. There's some videos of both of those other mowers. They're kind of older on my on my channel. Those are some of my more reliable machines. These are the other reliable machines. And, well, might as well start off with this one, which I've never shown yet before. These two I think I've shown. I know for sure I've shown this one. That one probably vaguely. Here's my, I think it's a 1995 Craftsman Eager one. This one here has the 22-inch mulcher deck with optional side discharge. Handle on it's a bit knackered. And it has a 3.5 horse, actually no, 4.5 horse Tecumseh on it, which is, a lot of these Craftsmen had these at the time. I want to get one of the older ones with and particularly one with the self-propel in the front, and the engine is mounted backwards, and the engine's all the reddish orange color with the same engine. I'm looking for one of those, and a little round muffler. It just doesn't have any of that. This is more of a newer Tecumseh. It also has the throttle on the carburetor there, which is kind of cool. This one here is a 2019 Toro Super Recycler. This has the, I think it's a 5-horse Lonson overhead valve engine, which this mower is probably my absolute favorite one I own. This thing is a lot of fun to mow with. The cut quality is amazing. It has the personal pace self-propel system. I bought this one brand new, and this is mainly what I've been using for my business. I've done large yards with this. I actually mowed an acre property with this. It took me about 3 hours to do with this push mower, because at the time that tractor was broken, and I honestly didn't have a problem with it. Yeah, I had to refill the gas tank a few times. Things really feel efficient, and it's just nice and comfortable and easy to mow. The other mower here is a 22-inch. Oh, this is a 21 if I didn't mention that already. It's a 21 Power Pro push mower. This is another Montgomery Electrolux machine. This one's branded. This one was right when this was right in mid-90s when it was under the AYP name. So, I don't know the exact year of this. This would have been roughly around the same time that one was made, so mid-90s. The original engine was I think a 5.5 horse Briggs & Stratton Quantum, and it was mounted backwards. And when I got it, the engine was pretty much junked up. I was able to get it running after cleaning out the carburetor, but it had a bad knock to it. I did do an oil change and continue to run it, but the engine eventually locked up after about 2 fillings of the gas tank, at least after the oil change. So I had this engine around. This is a 3.5 horse Predator or Power Mower, whatever, Chinese engine. A lot of people hate these. I really like them. They're really reliable. So I put it on here, and I've actually had no issues with it since. I should probably change the oil. Both of these two I've yet to change the oil yet this season, and I should. So I'll have to go buy some oil. I'll be honest, but all 3 of these mowers, they're really nice and fun to use. This one here is my main push mower I use, and this one's my backup. Sometimes I use that one as my backup depending on what I want. This one's just kind of hard to push. I also have a few other mowers in here that are not in service, which I'll show. Which of course the light in here is really bad. There's 2 of them. There's an early 60s Lawn Boy 2-cycle 19-inch base model, so it doesn't have the interchangeable flap or anything. And then there's a Murray 1008, 20-inch with the 3.5 horse Linamar Silver Swan, which is pretty much a 3.5 horse Tecumseh. It's just a rebadged engine. There's the push mowers. I won't show you that tractor because that's not really a piece of mowing equipment. And here's the main tractor I use. This is a 1999 quality Farm and Country, made by AYP Montgomery Electrolux. And this here has the, I think it's a 12.5 horse flathead. Yeah, 12.5 horse IC flathead. This engine's starting to get a knock, but I'm going to do an oil change on it soon and see if that fixes anything. Eventually, once the engine in this thing does go out, I'm going to be putting a 21 horse Briggs & Stratton opposed twin on here. I might put that V-twin on, but I'm not rewiring the whole electrical system for that. So that's what's going on. And the 21 horse opposed twin was off of a Craftsman that would have been similar to this, a DLT 2000. I think that particular machine was from 2000, and it had the hydrostatic gear lever here on the side, 42-inch deck. It had a deck lever here with the little dial thing, and it was a shiny gold color. If I can find a picture of one, I'll insert it here if I remember. That particular machine, the trans on it went out. It's at one of my family members' houses. This thing is just kind of sitting there with the front wheels removed. Same with the back wheels. I took the back wheels off of it as well. So just for I took the back wheels off of it to put on my friend's Poolin. But yeah, I should re-air up the back tires here. This is a 5-speed manual. I think it has a Spicer transmission in it, if I remember right. And yeah, not much to say. 38-inch deck. I put a manual choke because I don't like the combo thing on it. Might as well do a cold start because it's not ran yet today, and this one runs really good. There's a Honda engine for parts. I also have a Aaron's RM830E that's over at my mom's house that I used to mow the grass over there. It had an 8-horse Briggs IC flathead on it, and it blew up. So I put a Honda GCV 160 on it, and then that engine blew up. So then I put another JCV 160 on it, and this is the JCV 160 that blew up. Here we go. Well, so I don't need to choke it either. This tractor here has been pretty much dead near reliable. I have no plans on getting rid of it. I've had several people already want to buy this tractor off of me. I'm putting a new seat on it, by the way. The seat on it's all tore up. My old mud mower, which was a Poolin, I kept the seat off of that. I have no idea where I threw it. It's in here somewhere. Actually, it might be in the other building, but my plans with that is to put that seat on this one. And I think I might do that later tonight, but I can't find it. I'll have to go look for it. This right here is a very solid machine now. This is just a rebranded LT1000. This one is from 1999, if I didn't already say that already. Something that's interesting about it is the deck that this one uses. This one doesn't use the normal, more rounded deck. This uses the older deck that a lot of the ropers used. So it's kind of interesting. So it's like this would have been a mid-90s model, but yeah. Here's the data plate if anyone's interested. And then I've had issues with the battery. When I got this, the battery was dead, and I've had several issues where the battery would refuse to hold a charge. Eventually, after messing around with the solenoid, it worked, and then it stopped working again. Then after cleaning off the battery terminals, it started to work, and so far I've had zero problems with it. So hopefully it stays that way. Knock on vinyl trim. And we'll see how this thing carries out. I might as well show off the mud mower as well. I don't know what year this is. I'm going to guess it's a 2000. This is a Cubcat, I think, 2146. That's what this is called. And this has a 18 horse Linamar Cummins engine in it. I don't know what the model is. I think it's a LZ 240 or something. I'll have to look it up and see what this engine is actually called. I probably won't put it in a video because I'm lazy. Put headlights on it and a siren horn. But we'll pull it out. We'll do a cold start. Muffler on this sounds really good. This is the 4-lug rear end. I put different tires on the back. These are off of a, I think it was some sort of MTD thing. It was a Husky. I don't remember exactly what the exact tractor was, but it was a Husky with Very Drive in it, a Hydro Very Drive from the 90s. And then the front tires, one of them there, that one's off of that one Craftsman I was talking about, and then the other front one, is off of a LT 4000 I used to have a while back. So yeah, I got this for really cheap. I only paid $115 for it. In as-is condition. It needed a battery. The original battery in it was near dead. And then I put a new battery in it. Had issues. Eventually sanded down the contacts, and it worked fine after that. I had to add headlights to it. I'm going to add tail lights hopefully before the winter comes. I'm going to get some wheel weights for it. I have tire chains and a plow. There's the plow, which I had it in the garage. My friend dragged it out here, so I have to put it back in. That plow is made to go on a roper, so who knows. If it doesn't fit on this, there's 3 bolts that are on the front end of this tractor that it'll bolt directly to, but this thing probably don't have the power to pull it, so we'll find out. I'm gonna get some other rear tires for this thing, and then possibly modify them to put with wheel weights and maybe possibly fill tires of concrete. So we'll see how that goes. So I can actually use this tractor here as a plow tractor. At least that's what my goal is, anyway. So, thank you very much for watching. Might as well for the rest of the video. I'll pull this in and I'll end the video once I get this thing back in the garage, or it's actually a shed, but whatever.